Hi, everyone. Welcome to Enjoy English. I'm Steven.
I'm Minnie.
Today's date is October 14th. For the next 2 days, let's refer to pages 28 to 33 under Features.
那我们今天10月14号呢，我们会 cover 28到33页。我们专题特写地方今天要讲什么呢？
The title is Perfumers, the artists who create scents.
调香师打造香水的艺术家。
Yeah, let's look at that word scents, okay? It looks like it would be pronounced scents, right? Yeah, we ignore that C, okay? So it's scents, and it means like smells.
就是你的嗅觉，你的那个香味，我们就叫 scents。
Much knowledge is needed to become a perfumer.
那成为一名调香师需要大量的知识。
Let's find out about these perfumers.
Perfumers, the artists who create scents. While sight and touch are often seen as the most important senses, our sense of smell is equally important. Smell is closely linked to memory and emotion. A quick whiff of something familiar can bring us back to a special time or place, like memories of loved ones or childhood homes. Scent also helps shape our personal image and identity. It is the perfumer who captures these feelings and turns them into perfumes that allow us to express who we are. Famous perfumes, such as Chanel No. 5 and Dior J'adore, exist thanks to the hard work of perfumers. They spend a lot of time and effort creating scents that are both pleasant and impressive. To do this, perfumers must have a deep understanding of chemistry and a sharp nose to detect even tiny differences in fragrance. Creating a great perfume takes lots of trial and error. Essential oils, the building blocks of perfumes, are mixed in many different ways. Perfumers experiment with various combinations until they find the right note. They work hard to strike a perfect balance among top, middle, and base notes. Top notes are the first to reach the nose and the quickest to fade. Middle notes come next and blend with base notes, which last the longest and give the perfume its final character.
While sight and touch are often seen as the most important senses, our sense of smell is equally important.
虽然呢，视觉跟触觉通常被视为最重要的感官，但我们的嗅觉也同样的重要。其实嗅觉重要这一点，我最近才有体验到，因为我前一阵子生病，然后我没有味觉，也没有嗅觉。然后我吃什么都没味道，我就突然间觉得不饿，然后也不饱。
It is very important.
Yeah.
I think they say that the sense of smell is the most important. Because if you lose the sense of smell, that even when you eat food, you can't really taste it.
Yeah.
So it is very, very important. So when we say that something is often seen as something, we're not really saying that you see it with your eyes. It's more saying that it's considered to be. Okay, while sight and touch are considered to be the most important senses. So that's just another way to say it.
所以这个是中文跟英文，他们没有文化差异的一个句型哦。当我们英文讲 often seen as 的时候，用 seen 眼睛看的这个字，中文翻译成被视为，但我们的被视为也不是真的是用眼睛看啊，意思就是说被认为。
And our sense of smell is equally important. I like that adverb being put there. So it's not saying that sense of smell is more important or less important than the other senses. It's equally important.
所以我们看到 ly， 我们知道 equally 它是一个副词，它用 equally 来形容 important 这个形容词，就代表说一样的、同等的。
Yes. Smell is closely linked to memory and emotion.
嗅觉与记忆和情感有关联。
Yes, so when we say that something is linked to something else, we mean that it has a very close connection, or a connection. Here, it's a close connection because we have the adverb closely linked to. Okay?
那 link to 呢，它就是跟什么有关联，我们也可以用 connect with 这样的动词也可以使用。C-O-N-N-E-C-T connect.
Yes. A quick whiff of something familiar can bring us back to a special time or place.
一缕熟悉的气息能将我们带回到某一个特殊的时刻或是地点，像是对挚爱之人或童年故居的回忆，例如像你阿嬷家的味道，还是你的那个小贝贝的味道，这就是嗅觉给我们的连结。
Yes. So what is a whiff? Okay, W-H-I-F-F. A lot of times there are words that start with W-H, like what, where. It's just pronounced like a W. So what is a whiff? It's a quick smell.
就是一个闻一下叫 whiff.
Right. So when you hear the verb whiff or noun whiff, it's like a quick feeling. So here we just had the adjective quick to kind of emphasize it's a quick smell, but even if you didn't have that adjective, we would know that you're just going like that. Right? Because some smells can be quite interesting,
lingering.
right? And then so you don't want to take a big, like a long smell of it, so you just want to take a quick whiff.
所以老师这边我觉得讲得很好，因为这就是有 native speaker 他们在选字上面会比较特别。所以 whiff 老师说，你即便前面没有加 quick， 你直接讲 whiff， 别人还是会知道你是很快速的闻一下，因为有些味道你不想闻太久嘛，对不对？
Yeah, and I hear the verb take a lot with whiff, like take a whiff of this. Okay, like 闻闻一下. And then when we say that can bring us back to, okay, not really literally taking us and bringing us to the past.
是小叮当吗？
Right. It's kind of just giving you these memories of the past or a special time or place in your memories. Okay, so the whole sentence is, a quick whiff of something familiar can bring us back to a special time or place, like memories of loved ones or childhood homes. So earlier, I stopped there because sometimes I like to break up the sentences so that it's not too confusing when there's a lot of information. That was like the main sentence, but anything after the comma is just kind of giving us additional information. What are the special times or places that we're mentioning? Like, for instance, for example, memories of loved ones or childhood homes. Who are loved ones? They are people that are very dear to us, like our family, our friends, our best friends. Like Minnie is a loved one for me. It doesn't necessarily mean like the romantic kind of love. It just means any kind of love for someone, a closeness to someone. And childhood homes, of course, is the way to say the adjective form of anything that happened during childhood, during when you were a child, childhood.
所以老师这边有一个很重要的重点，就是当我们在讲一个句子的时候，其实这个句子已经很完整，那我们用那个逗号就可以知道说，前面其实我主要句子已经讲完了，逗号后面是一个补充说明的。我们前面提到说 special time and place 一个特别的时间或特别的地点，那什么样像什么呢？所以用 like 来举例说明，像是的后面的这些。那这边的 loved ones， 这边的 loved 不一定是那种罗曼蒂克的关系，对，任何只要是你有特殊情感的，你跟你的宠物，你跟你很好老师，你跟你的邻居一起长大的好伙伴，这些都可以是 loved ones.
That's right. And I think it is true. Like whenever I smell autumn, it really brings me back to my childhood. It reminds me of Halloween and Thanksgiving. Like you smell like the leaves like as they start to fall. It's a very distinct or special smell that really brings me back.
人的五感很特别哦，我们用视觉、嗅觉、听觉，然后可以联想到一些以前发生的事情。
Scent also helps shape our personal image and identity.
气味也有助于塑造我们的个人形象跟 identity 身份。
Yes, what does it mean by shape our personal image? Okay, it's like molding or forming our personal image and identity. So it shows how important scent is. It can give us that sense of who we are.
那这边 shape 呢，我们知道我们最刚开始学到 shape 就是什么 circle 啊 heart 啊形状，但是这边的 shape 它其实是动词，所以 help shape 两个动词放在一起，很多同学会觉得很奇怪。我们可以说 help to shape， 但我们也可以讲 help 后面接原形动词。help 这个字很特别，后面可以接原形动词，代表说我帮助塑造、帮助形成。老师刚刚有讲到 form 这样的动词也是形成的意思，所以帮助塑造、帮助形成我们的身份跟我们的个性。
Yes. And I do want to call attention to another word, scent. Like how many cents is it, right? C-E-N-T. Okay, it's in English, in Chinese, it's 几毛钱.
Yeah, 鸡毛.
It's pronounced the same as this word, but it just doesn't have the S in the beginning. But that's just something to look out for. Sometimes two words will be pronounced the same, but they're spelled differently.
Yeah, 所以句意这个时候就很重要了。你看过了之后，再搭配句子去看，你就会更清楚知道说他们的差异在哪边。
It is the perfumer who captures these feelings and turns them into perfumes that allow us to express who we are.
这个句子的开头很特别，他说 It is the perfumer who 就是正是调香师这个人捕捉呢这些感受，并将其转化为香水，让我们能够表达自我。
Right, so capture can mean to like take someone, right? But here it means to be able to catch that feeling and to kind of make it into something that people can understand. You capture these feelings. Right? You're not physically capturing it. You're just able to take these feelings and transform it into something.
对，所以 capture 它其实是一个蛮好用的动词。例如像我们也要说，摄影师捕捉到那个很重要的画面，也可以用 capture.
Capture the moment.
That's right.
Right? Okay. Very good point.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a short break. Famous perfumes such as Chanel No. 5 and Dior J'adore exist thanks to the hard work of perfumers.
多亏有调香师的辛勤付出，才会有香奈儿5号或者是迪奥真我宣言等这些著名香水的诞生。
In this sentence, once again, we see the use of commas to give us additional information, such as the previous paragraph. Famous perfumes exist thanks to the hard work of perfumers. That would have been the complete sentence. But the author wants you to know some examples of these famous perfumes. So it gave two examples, Chanel No. 5 and Dior J'adore. And J'adore is French, and my French is not good, so I'm probably not pronouncing that completely accurately. But J'adore in French means I adore. Okay, adore this.
Adore 就是喜欢的意思。
Yeah, I adore you. 我很欣赏你，很喜欢你的一个意思。So it's just the name of the specific type of Dior perfume. Okay, and these exist because of the hard work. But sometimes we use that verb thanks to the hard work to kind of show our appreciation for that particular action.
所以在这个句子跟我们上一段看到那个 like memories 那个句子一样，我们用逗号来补充说明 famous perfume 有著名的一些香水啊，有哪些呢？我们补充说明 such as 香奈儿跟迪奥尔这两支香水，然后 exist thanks to 老师刚刚有讲 thanks to 它这边其实就是有点像是because of 因为有了他们而才有这个，但是我们要有一个尊敬致敬的意味的时候，我们就可以用 thanks to 这样的片语。
They spend a lot of time and effort creating scents that are both pleasant and impressive.
那这边的 they 当然指的就是这些 perfumer 调香师，他们花费了大量时间跟精力，创造出既令人愉悦又印象深刻的气味。
Yes. So obviously when we are saying that we take time to do something, we can use that verb spend a lot of time. And spend can also be used when you're spending money,
yes.
Right? So time and money you can use the verb spend. Spend a lot of time and effort, so you can spend a lot of effort as well. And then it's here because there's two adjectives at the end of the sentence, so we have that word both, that are both pleasant and impressive.
所以这边老师有特别提到说 spend 这个花费，它是可以花金钱，也可以花时间。当然，你花时间花一些比较抽象的东西，例如像你花精神，也可以用 spend 这个字。所以 time and effort 其实常常是会被放在一起。可能你在写自传的时候I spend a lot of time and effort doing something， 表达说你真的付出了很多的努力，那这个就是一个很好可以信手拈来用的字。然后再来我们会看到 both both， 你会想说主词不是要两个才会用 both， 为什么我这边用 both？ 因为我们前面提到 time and effort 它是两个东西。
And then spend a lot of time doing something. So make sure spend a lot of time doing. The verb is an ing verb.
Yes.
To do this, perfumers must have a deep understanding of chemistry and a sharp nose to detect even tiny differences in fragrance.
所以为此呢，调香师必须对化学有着深入的理解，并且拥有 sharp nose， 就是这个敏锐的嗅觉，才可以察觉到香气中细微的差别。
Right. So have an understanding of something. But here we have that adjective in the middle, right? Have a deep understanding of something. So that just means that you have to be able to have a lot of knowledge about a particular subject. So here is having a deep understanding of chemistry. That's what perfumers need to have in order to make these fragrances. Okay. And what is a sharp nose? It's not physically like a sharp
尖
nose.
尖的鼻子
Right? But having a sharp nose just means that you're able to use your sense of smell to differentiate between different scents.
所以这个 sharp 比较像是有点像 sensitive， 你很敏感的，对。
And detect, that verb, you could also say a sharp nose to identify these tiny differences. So detect is like, it means to discover or identify the presence or existence of something.
对，所以就代表说你 detect 就是很细微的去察觉、发现，就可以用 detect 这个字。
Yes, let's take a short break. All right, so before I start with this paragraph, I do want to bring up the difference between scent and fragrance. Okay, so because we've mentioned both already. So I
Yes.
think some people might be wondering, what's the difference between these two? Well, scent is the broader meaning of anything that has a smell. But a fragrance is usually something that has a pleasant smell and is often like manufactured. It's man-made.
那 fragrance 这个字我们中文翻香氛，所以通常闻起来就是会让人家愉悦，会觉得很香的。那通常是 man-made， 通常是人工制造的。
Yeah. So a fragrance is basically like
Perfume.
a type of a scent.
Oh yeah，
Yeah.
所以因为 scent 是广义的嘛，所以在 fragrance 就比较像是在 scent 底下的一个。
Yes. Usually if it's a good smell. Like we usually would not say something that smells bad as a fragrance.
不会，对，真的不会。
But to each his own, right? Some people might like that smell.
对啊，你可以觉得哦，你看我这个新的 fragrance 好好闻哦，然后我们闻起来就觉得啊
It's
，OK。
happened before. It's like, oh yeah, it's a nice perfume. It wasn't a good perfume. Okay. Creating a great perfume takes lots of trial and error.
哦，我好喜欢 trial and error 这个词
Me
哦
too.。
他说调制优秀的香水需要大量的反复试验 trial and error。
So here, takes lots of trial and error. We could say takes a lot of, but sometimes we just make that a lot and we
Lots.
change it into lots. Lots of trial and error. Essential oils, the building blocks of perfumes, are mixed in many different ways.
所以他这边提到了 essential oil 叫做天然精油，也就是香水的基石，可以透过多种不同的方式混合。
Right. So here, because we're trying to emphasize the meaning of essential oils, we have some information that's additional to this main sentence of essential oils are mixed in many different ways. We got the M dash. Okay. The M dash is just introducing information to emphasize the meaning of the word before. So essential oils are the building blocks of perfumes. When we say that something are the building blocks, you can imagine a child playing with these blocks, right? And building like a little house or a castle or something like that. So we're just saying like the basic things that make up this particular object. Okay, so in this situation, essential oils, why are they called essential oils? Because they capture a plant's essence, which means that it captures the plant's odor or its flavor. And that's why we call it essential oils. And they're very essential or very important to the making of perfumes.
essential 它有重要的意思
Yeah.
所以 essential oil 我们中文翻译成精油它就是它本身它的这个的味道，所以老师才会用 order 这个字。
Exactly. Perfumers experiment with various combinations until they find the right note.
调香师会用各种的组合做实验，直到他找到合适的。注意 note 这个字这边当做是香调。
So here we see that word experiment. Most of the times we know that to be a noun, but
Yes.
here it's
实验
the verb. Okay, 实验. Perfumers experiment with various combinations until they find the right note. And yeah, we know that note can mean like
音符
yeah, 音符 or
笔记
let me leave you a note, right? Here, a note means any of the basic components of a fragrance or flavor. Okay, so any of the basic parts of a fragrance is considered to be a note. Okay, they work hard to strike a perfect balance among top, middle, and bass notes.
strike a perfect balance 这个大家也可以把它荧光笔画起来，然后写下来，就是记得这句话说他们努力在前调、中调跟后调之间 取得完美的平衡 ，strike a perfect balance.
Yes.
这个英文写得太好了。
So this is an idiom that means to achieve a state in which different things occur in equal or proper amounts, or have an equal or proper amount of importance.
所以你要说你要取得你人生或你生活中，你的 leisure activity 跟你的work hard, play harder 这些平衡，你也可以说I'm trying really hard to strike a perfect balance in my life，也是可以的。你的句子就突然就变得很高级啊。
Right. And then here, the base, base can mean 基底, right?
Yes.
But here it means the lowest part of something. Okay, so the base note is the lowest part of the fragrance. Right, so here we're going to continue and explain what these different notes are. Top notes are the first to reach the nose and the quickest to fade.
所以他告诉你前调先进入到你的 nose 你的鼻腔，然后呢 quickest to fade 也最快消散。
Yeah, and I think it's interesting in Chinese we have qian, which means like front, right? A front note, but in the
Base.
Western world we call it top note.
Oh.
There's going to be differences in directions and just the way that we perceive things. So yeah, I think that's always really interesting.
文化差异，对不对？
Yeah, a cultural
因为
difference.
感觉好像我们讲前调、中调、后调，可是英文里面是 top， 就是感觉是直的、垂直的，然后中文是水平的。
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're the first to reach the nose. Middle notes come next and blend with bass notes, which last the longest and give the perfume its final character.
所以中调紧跟在后，然后与后调交融，后调的余韵最持久，并且赋予香水最终的特质。
So here, the author started with top notes. Now it's explaining middle notes. And the author could have decided to put a period after explaining about middle notes. But I think they didn't want to make it so like,
很冗长。
yeah. So they wanted to kind of put some variety. So they combine the middle notes and the bass notes together in the same sentence. And I think it's a very good choice. So they come next and they blend with bass notes and then he uses a comma to give additional information to tell you what the bass notes are. They're the ones that last the longest, which means that they don't fade away as quickly. They fade away the last out of these different notes. And they give the perfume its final character. What is character in this sense? We know character can be a 角色, right? But character in this sense means a distinctive nature of something. What makes it distinct? What makes it different from everything else?
就有点像 characteristic 的感觉，对，就有点像是它的特质、特色的感觉。所以刚刚老师这边也讲到一个很重要的写作技巧是，你可以把前中后调分成3个句子来写，但你也可以像我们的作者这样子，把中调跟后调结在一起写，然后让这一个句子变得比较不会这么冗长，然后层次上比较顺畅。
Exactly. All right. Well, that's all we have for today, but tomorrow we're going to learn more about these perfumers, so we hope you tune in.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.